In early April, a couple of years ago, I was sitting on our deck having a cup of coffee, watching the morning sunrise at a little after 6 a.m. on Hutchinson Island near Stuart, Florida, when a friend who had just been walking on the beach came up, saw me sitting there, and shouted, "Grab your camera. There's a leatherback that is nesting on the beach in front of our units." I grabbed my camera and walked down to the beach. A large leatherback female near the base of a sand dune was digging out an area to lay her eggs. As you watch the video, you'll see that it appears that she's trying to climb up the sand dune, but in reality, she was starting to dig a series of locations along the base of the sand dune in an effort to prepare the ideal spot to lay her eggs. From about 6:30 in the morning until about 9 a.m., the leatherback worked her way along the edge of the sand dune, digging out an area, covering it back up, moving a little to the side, digging again, covering the hole again with sand until she had approximately traveled a distance of about 15 to 20 feet, where she repeatedly dug a hole, covered it with sand, moved, dug a hole, covered it with sand again, and ultimately, in one of those locations, she deposited her eggs and covered them, leaving a large, disturbed area of sand that makes detection of the actual nest location by predators difficult before finally returning to the sea. During this 2-hour period, I was fortunate to both film and capture stills of this amazing creature in her efforts to lay her eggs, preparing for the next generation of leatherback turtles. My filming was all done at a distance so as not to interfere with the turtle and her nesting activities. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission was notified of this activity and location of the nesting site. Leatherbacks are the largest turtles on Earth, growing up to 7 feet long and exceeding 2,000 pounds. These reptilian relics are the only remaining representatives of a family of turtles that trace their evolutionary roots back more than 100 million years. Once prevalent in every ocean except the Arctic and Antarctic, the leatherback population is rapidly declining in many parts of the world. While all other sea turtles have hard, bony shells, the dark carapace of the leatherback is flexible and almost rubbery to the touch. Ridges along the carapace help give it a more hydrodynamic structure. Leatherbacks can dive to depths of over 4,000 feet, deeper than any other turtle, and can stay down for up to 85 minutes. Leatherbacks have the widest global distribution of all reptile species and of any vertebrates. They can be found in the tropic and temperate waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, as well as the Mediterranean Sea. Adult leatherbacks also traverse as far north as Canada and Norway, and as far south as New Zealand and South America. Unlike their reptilian relatives, leatherbacks are able to maintain warm body temperatures in cold water by using a unique set of adaptations that allows them to both generate and retain body heat. These adaptations include large body size, changes in swimming activity and blood flow, and a thick layer of fat. Leatherbacks undertake the longest migration between breeding and feeding areas of any sea turtle, averaging 3,700 miles each way. After mating at sea, females come ashore during the breeding season to nest. The temperature inside the nest determines the sex of the hatchlings. A mix of male and female hatchlings occur when the nest temperature is approximately 85.1 degrees Fahrenheit, while higher temperatures produce females and cooler temperatures produce males. Female hatchlings that make it to the sea will roam the oceans until they reach sexual maturity, when they return to the same nesting areas, to produce their own offspring. Males will spend the rest of their lives at sea.